I wasn't very nice to myself last year. I was burnt out. I knew I was burnt out, but I kept pushing. I felt like I was stuck on a hamster wheel and I didn't know how to get off. So many things in my life changed last year. I took my Pilates business full time. I moved, I got married, I had viral TikToks that blew up my business. I had months where I thought I wouldn't be able to sustain my business long term. It felt like I was going a million miles a minute. My life felt like it was up in flames and I completely stopped taking care of myself. I of course didn't realize that things were this bad until I had somebody ask me what my self-care routine was like. And I couldn't answer them honestly because I didn't really have a self-care routine. But in 2023, we're changing that. Welcome to my self-care series. Things I once used as self-care, like Pilates, were no longer things that could help me escape work and decompress. I wasn't motivated to maintain my personal Pilates practice at all because every time I got on my mat or got on my reformer, all I could do was think about work. In my mind, all I could hear was, I should post this on Instagram. I should record this for YouTube. I should teach this in class tomorrow. My Pilates practice was no longer my own. They say do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, but really I think that saying should go, do what you love and your entire life will become work. Okay, that's dramatic, but seriously, that's what it felt like sometimes. My whole life became Pilates and my workout was no longer something that I was doing to take care of myself. In fact, I completely fell off from having a consistent workout routine because my brain just couldn't handle it. I was just trying to survive 2022, and it wasn't until the aftermath of the year that I realized something needed to change, that I needed to take back my movement routine and rediscover everything that I loved about Pilates. I needed to rebuild my Pilates routine without boundaries so that it could be a routine that I could rely on to feel energized, refreshed, and excited for my day. I needed to let go of the idea that my Pilates practice could only be one thing, that it had to be 50 minutes, that I had to sweat, that I had to be wearing a cute matching set. Those self-imposed boundaries weren't helping me. They were just creating more hurdles for me to get to my mat. I set a goal for myself to move my body every day in 2023, and I want to make it very clear. This is not some kind of challenge that I'm doing. This is not something that I'm doing for weight loss. It's not something that I'm doing to punish my body. I want to move every day so that every day I can have a dedicated time to myself, so that every day I have time to fill up my cup. What I've learned so far with doing this is that every day is different, obviously. I had been so programmed by group fitness classes to think that workouts consistently had to be 50 minutes, that they had to be something that pushed me, that I had to do the hardest version of every exercise that I could because I was the professional in the room. Unlearning that has been challenging, but also very freeing. I found with trying to let go of the boundaries of a workout, I can actually more effectively listen to my body, and a lot of days start out the same for me in terms of my movement routine. Starts off chill, it's calm. I almost always start in cat-cow and sometimes go for 20 minutes of stretching before I really decide what I want to do. I don't push myself every day because honestly, I can only push myself so hard when I'm choosing what I do and creating my own workouts on the fly. But sometimes I feel like I need to sweat a little bit and I give myself the space and the tools to be able to do that. I think what I found too in trying to move every day is that I need to have just a really soft guideline of what I'm doing. Typically, like, I don't plan my workouts. I just kind of go in and do whatever I want. And some days that works fine. And other days it's like, I can't focus. I'm not there enough. So I need a little bit of extra support. I think on those days that I feel kind of like all over the place, like I rely on, honestly, on teachers on YouTube. I love Lottie Murphy's workouts. Like, I am not somebody that I can't do my own workouts. I can't listen to myself teach a class. That's just not for me. Some people can do it and hey, that's great. If that's you, I can't. I just can't. But I love Lottie Murphy's classes. So I use her when I just like can't, almost like when my creative juices aren't flowing and I get on the mat and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I want to do. I use her classes a lot to just help me maintain the routine that I have. I've found consistently taking time for myself each morning, yes, morning, because I'm a morning person, allows me to better show up for my clients throughout the day. It allows me to clear my mind so that I have space for others, and honestly, it's amazing. It's Sunday morning and I am getting ready to do my workout for today. I didn't work out yesterday because we were traveling. We were in St. Louis and I don't know, it didn't happen. I'm not really like huge on working out when I'm traveling or like working out in a hotel, I had the best intentions of doing it. It's like, oh, maybe I'll do like 5 minutes of an ab workout before I meet with my one-on-one client. And it just didn't happen. And that's okay. I'm somebody that's extremely hard on myself. And obviously I knew this, like I'm very self-critical, but like I didn't realize it until my sweet husband pointed it out to me. It's like, you're so gracious with other people and you allow so many other people like so much space, and you're forgiving with them, but you're not that way with yourself. And I was like, oh, shit. It's like, oh my God, you're totally right. Like, why don't I show myself that same grace that I show to my clients, that I show to people I'm working with, to like, I mean, anybody really. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but I don't give that same thing to myself. With getting back into my own fitness routine and showing myself a little bit of love and compassion, I'm really realizing that I want to treat myself the same way that I treat like my one-on-one clients. Like, I am so gracious and forgiving with them, and I remind them that, you know, not everything is going to be perfect all the time, and we have to be flexible with ourselves, you know, when we're setting goals and trying to settle into a new movement routine. But I don't show myself that same grace. Like, I don't know, I follow such rigid guidelines with everything, and I want things to be perfect. And there's a side of me that knows that that is not possible. There's a side of me that knows that I have to show myself grace in order to find success. It's like my rational brain knows that things aren't going to be perfect, but then my irrational side is like, well, why can't you just be perfect all the time? Trying to figure out how a movement routine fits better into my life and how it can realistically fit into my life, I think is very challenging for me, because it's making me face my own mindset issues head on. Ultimately, I'm just trying to like treat myself like I would my one-on-one clients, and that's tough because I treat my one-on-one clients with so much love and compassion. There honestly aren't a lot of things that I do for myself anymore. Oftentimes I feel myself saying, oh, I need to post this on Instagram. Oh, I need to record this workout for my membership. Oh, I should record this for content. Yes, I'm a content creator. Yes, I'm a business owner. Yes, I'm a Pilates instructor, but I am also a human and I have to take time to nurture myself. I'm saying all this as I am literally filming this video for content. It may feel a little bit hypocritical, but honestly, to me, self-care is just as much about taking time to move my body in a way that I enjoy as it is taking time to create content that I enjoy for no reason other than I enjoy it. And I hope that you enjoy it too. Hopefully this serves as a reminder to take time for yourself today. Hopefully it reminds you the importance of self-care and the importance of filling up your cup. And always remember, you're awesome and you can do anything you put your mind to.